Yeah, good evening and welcome to the Game Day Phone-In. I'm your host, Jamie Horan. Alongside me, as always, Jason Cundy. This show is by the fans, for the fans, so get ringing in right now. 03 717 223344. International break. It's in the bin, and the Premier League is back. So Big Angie is back as well, but it didn't go too well for him in the North London game. Forest fans, does he need time, or are you a bit worried? You can give us a call. Villa, still no goal. The only team in the top 7 divisions not to score. That is a joke. Wolves, they lose opening 4 games. They're in trouble. Fulham win late against Leeds. Elsewhere in the Championship, Millwall score late on. They are doing all right. Last night, Sheffield United only went and lost again 5-0 against Ipswich. Wow, what's going on? And Rangers, you boys up in Scotland, what is going on? 5 games, no wins for Russell Martin. First time since 1978. Rangers fans, I want to hear from you today. Keep me up to date. The mighty Spurs are in action. We're going to go do the business at the London Stadium. We'll get you across that. Let's get an update with Moose.
Yeah, we've played nearly 5 minutes. It's West Ham 0, Spurs 0. Nothing really special about the mighty Spurs so far, I can tell you, Jamie. In fact, West Ham have held their own pretty well in this game. 5 minutes gone, West Ham 0, Spurs 0.
We'll keep you back up to date with that one when Spurs start piling in on the goals. But pick up the phone. You know what to do. Loads to talk about. 03 717 223344. I'm having a nightmare with my head, with my thing here. I don't know what's going on. You've messed around with this.
I ain't touched it.
You have. You've messed about with
Jay, I haven't got enough time, mate. I've got to get in, get out.
Honestly,
I'm not messing about with anything. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Stick it in your lugs.
Shambles. How are you?
I'm all right, bud. Not bad at all.
You all
not
good?
bad at all. Bit skinny on the ground today, the old goals, wasn't it?
Bit struggling. Considering
stingy.
A bit stingy.
Stingy Premier League.
Giving it the big and Premier League's back.
Yeah, and then not a lot of goals to talk about, matey.
Hardly any goals. We've only had literally...
the 3 o'clockers, yeah.
Yeah, not much going for us. But look, Spurs are going to do the business. They'll get the goal stats up. They'll get the goal stats up. Look, where do you want to start, mate?
I saw the game. I thought Arsenal would win it quite comfortably. They went on to do it in the end. I don't know what we can look at really in Big Angie's Forest. I'm not sure you can see.
Well, he said it was going to be his team straight away. So
how can you when you go on training session? How can you? It's almost impossible, mate. I actually thought first half Forest defended quite well. What a goal by Zubimendi, by the way. What a strike. I mean, great technique. It was just a brilliant finish. After that, Arsenal really were in cruise control. Never really looked in any danger. I thought Forest were a little bit tepid. I don't think they really offered a great deal. But I don't think you can judge what the new Angers team's going to look like on today's performance. Arsenal much the better side and deserve to win.
Yeah, they're looking good. Mm-hmm. You had them to win the league, didn't you? Yeah, I feel like you're...
Yeah, I have. I've tipped them at the beginning of the season to win. I hope I'm wrong. But I just feel that they've gone out and they've kind of rectified those areas. Gyökeres gets another goal. I know he come for a little bit of stick, but may not have been fit. But strikers keep scoring goals. That's what you want. And they don't concede many, Arsenal. You know, they're I think, all round. But look, Liverpool, any Liverpool fan listening to this will say we're top of the table. I don't think Liverpool played particularly well, but they're sitting on 9 points, mate.
Yeah. No, look, it's all to play for. Yeah. Definitely Arsenal are in the running. They're looking good, but Nottingham Forest fans, I think they should be worried. I mean, I've seen Big Angie's performances.
Do you think they should be worried?
I think they should be worried, yeah.
Of what?
Not
of going down.
No, they're not going to go down because I think they've got enough good players. But I if they think they're going to improve under Big Ange, I'll be amazed. I think Nuno done a great job.
Yep.
A great job, and I just think it's a crazy decision to sack a manager after he just got back in Europe.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't about for football reasons, was it?
No, I know, but
that's the problem.
But then I'd have the with the owner, because the owner, like, all right, you've got to back him because he's done good things there. I understand that, and fans want to back him.
Mm-hmm.
This one for me, I just can't see how it's going to work. There's so much around Ange Postecoglou, his interviews, the things he comes out with.
Yeah.
And I just think there's just so many problems that come with that. And when you're Nottingham Forest, because he's been at Tottenham and it was a bit of a disaster in terms of like his interviews and stuff and the stuff that he give the press. He's just carried it straight. He's just carried it straight into
mate.
So we are, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not a clown.
I'm not a clown, mate.
You know, like, and all this stuff. As soon as Nottingham Forest start losing a few games, that's just going to come out constantly. talkSPORT have done it already. They're a shambles. It's horrible. So I just not sure. I'm convinced. A bit like Sheffield United with.
Oh my word! Last night, what was the second half performance all about?
What am I watching? And that is the. I go as far to say it's probably the worst sacking I've ever seen.
There was a stat, what he achieved points-wise, and they had a points deduction. I think I'm right in saying that since the early 1900s, it's the most the team has ever received without getting promoted automatically.
Yeah.
And then to change the manager, go in a different direction. Sellers has come in. I saw their first game against Bristol City, mate. I don't think the players were having him. I don't think they know what he wants from them.
No.
And credit to Ipswich, by the way, because
but if you're a player and you've run through brick walls for Chris Wilder and got 90-something points, whatever they got, and you're losing a final and you're gutted, you go, right, Gaffer, we're going to come back next season and we're going to get you promoted, right? Because we'll go through brick walls. So you know what you're getting from Chris Wilder's team.
None of that right now, mate.
They've gone the complete other way. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't believe they got to sack him. I'm sorry.
I don't see him lasting. No, that performance last night. If you ever needed any evidence to suggest or show you that there's a team that aren't playing or certainly don't know what's required of them from the manager, last night was it. And they can't carry it. By the way, Sheffield, what's going on with Sheffield?
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. Though,
I understand Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday's a bit different.
It is a bit different as well. Can we give a little bit of props to Bournemouth? They're third.
Why are you going to Bournemouth?
Because they're third.
Yeah, but they're a good team, Bournemouth.
They are the manager.
They beat us before the international break. They're a good side. Semenyo, good player.
But I'm just saying, Bournemouth, when you look at that, Iriola knows exactly what he's doing. He's another one of those managers that I think Bournemouth, if there is going to be a couple of changes, and I'm just looking at Potter, but who knows what's going to happen with him this season if you boys roll him over. There will be managerial changes. His name will be on the list of most of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look, loads to get through. I'm going to go to Mal. He's a Rangers fan.
No.
All right, Mal?
Mal.
Mate, I'm telling you right now that it's absolutely horrendous. I'm going to give you an exclusive as well, guys. I hope you are both ready for my exclusive.
Go on.
Russell Martin needs to leave. This is the exclusive. Jason, is he going to get a note?
I thought he was giving the job to Cundy then.
Yeah, what do you want? You want me to come up there?
Hold on. It's who we are, mate. Yeah. So he's going to get not a CBE, right? Not an OBE. He's going to get an OBH. He's going to be out before Halloween. There's your exclusive, guys. And I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely diabolical for a team like Rangers to have someone who is managing them with no leadership, with no talent, with no vision. And there's too many players playing individually again. It was absolutely disgusting today, Jason. And you know how big I am, and I love my team, and I'll always follow the Rangers. Of course I will. But that guy needs to go.
Oh, he's got to go now, mate. He's got to go. Don't forget Halloween. He's got to go now.
I think you're being generous with
I think you're being well generous. He's got to go now. You're absolutely terrible. What are you talking about? There's two teams in Scotland.
Yeah.
You're 11th.
Mate, it is absolutely, Jamie, it's breaking my heart. It's Hibs next week. We'll be out of the cup next week because there's no, obviously, extra time in that cup, right? And then we've got Europe. I mean, how long do the owners have to realise? How long do they have to realise?
So Mel, Jay and I, we're actually up in Glasgow on Thursday, and the amount of Rangers fans we spoke to, not one of them gave him any vote of confidence, do they?
No, they hate him.
Yeah, and it really is like a massive dislike for him.
No, they hated him.
Yeah.
Jason, Jamie, I'm really disappointed you never phoned me. You could have stayed at the Balmoral here, and you would have been looked up.
We had to be careful going up there though with Cundy, Mal.
I had a fake tash on the lot. Yeah, hat, sunglasses.
It was in disguise. We got into the taxi, Mal, as soon as we landed, and the geezer went, "Is that Jason Cundy?" He went, "Yeah, get out."
Jamie, you should have just said it's who we are, mate.
Yeah, look, I don't know how he can survive this now because, lose. Let me ask you this then, Mal, right? What is the squad like? I know he's underperforming, Russell Martin. I'm not giving him an out here at all. But what is the squad like? Has it been built for a squad that can challenge for the title?
Yes, it has been built, and the talent is there, Jason.
Right.
And whenever you just when you look back at the last European campaign, there, when we had Man U, and it was like, for example, Rice was standing on the sideline, you know, a couple of £1 million, but he's standing beside somebody who's £67 million. He does have the potential to go that far, and a lot of the players do have the potential to go that far. The most important thing is right now is that he called out players at the very beginning in the very first game away to Motherwell, and that was the nail in the coffin straight away. How dare he do that? And at the end of the day, if somebody else was to do that to him and the shoe was on the other foot, that player would be suspended. And I've gone on about Raskin, but I'll tell you right now, see for the emotions and what that team needs, Barry Ferguson, Billy Dodds, and Neil McCann, they're the guys that have the core, the nucleus. I'm telling you, they can drive it better than Martin. And because they've all got their own experiences of all those particular times in a cup, in a semi-final, you know, on an Old Firm day, they can drive that. There's no one to drive it. It's just a load of rubbish. And he cannot manage a team because he shouldn't have left Southampton, just like the Titanic.
Rangers are the Titanic.
Oh, yeah, it's a good shout.
Martin and the Titanic. God bless them. They shouldn't have left out. You know, they came to grief, and it was really unfortunate for the Titanic, and it's terrible. But Martin, oh my God, Jason, give me a break here. Get the violins going, mate. It's absolutely disgusting, mate.
Mal. And I'm feeling your pain, bud. I'm feeling it there. Yeah, that's a terrible risk.
That is Rangers right now, isn't it?
The Titanic. Titanic.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Do you know the worst, Jason? Do you know the worst?
Go on.
Today.
Go on.
Jason, see the worst thing today? Today is National Chocolate Day across the whole of the world. I'm going to eat so much chocolate today, mate. I'm going to be a nightmare. I won't even get through the turnstile.
Mal, take care of yourself, matey.
Poor old Rangers.
Feel for Mal, mate.
Yeah, they're having one.
They are. I can't see a world in which he gets beyond this weekend off.
Cundy.
2-0 at home.
Cundy. There's 12 teams in the Scottish Prem. Rangers are 10.
10th. Sounds all right, halfway. No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
Yeah, 10th. Good season.
Did they get relegated?
Been there before, haven't they? But
yes.
I mean, not in this state. They got a good side. Watched them last season. They was all right. Can't believe how bad they are. Russell Martin, I don't know what he's done.
No, it's not working, mate. It's not working.
Rangers fans, want to hear from you. 03717 22 Let's go to Dave. He's an Everton fan. Dave?
All right, Dave-O.
How you doing, boys? You all right?
I'm all right,
Matey.
Dave. I'm all right.
Good. On the way back from Hill Dickinson. And do you know what? Springs of shoots for Everton.
Yeah.
It tells you something that we're disappointed with a 0-0 draw against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, honestly, with us, Illiman and Jai played well. You know, Grealish gets the ball, you get that bit of excitement. And if we had a striker, we probably would have won today. But I don't know how the Villa fans kept cheering because I'd have been nodding off.
They were terrible. They were terrible.
Awful.
I know.
They just got nothing, no pace, no guile. I mean, honestly, I forgot Ollie Watkins was playing.
Yeah, I know. They haven't scored this season, which is unbelievable, right? But they don't look like scoring. Obviously, we got all the games on. We're watching them. I thought Villa done well. I thought they played all right. Aston Villa.
Everton, you mean? Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, Everton done all right. Sorry, Aston Villa were absolutely awful.
What's happened to them? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, aren't they in the? Are they in the Europa League this year? Aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think anyone saw. Well, no one did. No one saw this coming after 4 games, not scoring 1 goal. That's. And they're the only team, Joe gave a stat there, the only team in the top 7 divisions in England that's yet to score a goal. Yeah. Let me talk about your boys.
7?
Dave-O?
Canvey Island have scored. Honestly, # United have scored. Aston Villa haven't.
They haven't scored, mate. They look like scoring.
Carshalton, Athletic.
Good team, mate, Carshalton. Don't knock them. Don't knock them, mate. Don't knock them. Let's talk about your mob. Grealish, every time he gets the ball, it looks like something could happen, but they kept doubling up on him. I thought Matty Cash done all right today, actually.
Yeah,
I thought
they did. In fairness, they did defend well, Villa.
Yeah.
They didn't create, they didn't let us create a lot.
No.
Dewsbury Hall couldn't get on the ball. Grealish was running into channel but not getting anywhere. But I mean, it took a great. I don't know if you saw the header from Michael Keane with about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Martinez
Great
tipped
save.
over the bar. On another day, we win that. But you know what? 7 points, 4 games.
It's all right.
I think that's pretty decent for Everton.
Take that all day. You've got a good side now. I think I look at the side. It's a goal at West Ham, Ian Abrahams.
Don't get excited. West Ham 0, Spurs 1 at the moment, but I'm not sure it's going to stand. I think VAR are checking for a foul inside the penalty area. So just pipe down a little bit, O'Hara. Thank you very much. West Ham had the best chance up until this point. It was a corner on the far side, headed by Christian Romero. After, of course, he'd wrestled WWE style Kyle Walker-Peters, former Spurs player, to the floor. It was a good header into the corner of the net, but he wouldn't have got there had he not interfered with the West Ham man. So I'm pretty confident at this stage that VAR are going to overturn this. I mean, it's pretty much open and shut case. Why it's taking the best part of a minute at the moment, I don't know. Let me tell you about West.
Moose.
Yes.
We're watching a replay. I don't know if you've got it there. It's not a foul, mate.
No, it's not.
It's not a foul. It's going to be a goal.
This goal will stand.
It has to be a goal.
I saw Walker-Peters go down.
No,
and
it's not
the
a foul.
goal will stand. The goal will stand because the goalkeeper pushes Walker-Peters.
Oh, does he? Right, okay.
Sorry, is it not been given?
The goal's going to stand, is it? The goal's going to stand?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, disallowed goal. West Ham nil.
That is unbelievable.
Let me tell you, great decision by referee Jared Gill. Even better by John Brooks, the VAR.
That is outrageous.
I'm absolutely stunned. I'm no Spurs fan, as you know, right? I'm glad it's been disallowed. There is no way that should be disallowed, Moose. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't blame me, O'Hara. John Brooks is the VAR. Blame him. All correspondence via John Brooks.
Let me ask you this.
Let me tell you about great chance for Paqueta. 12 yards out inside the penalty area. Vicario was beaten, just went past the far post. Spurs went up the other end from a corner, scored a disallowed goal because there was a foul on Walker-Peters. Sorry.
There's no foul on Walker. The
case.
only thing I can suggest is the referee's blown his whistle before the ball's in the back of the net, in which case you can't give the goal.
Why would he do that? Because he couldn't. That can't be the case. So they wouldn't have checked.
If VAR have looked at this, Moose, if VAR have checked that and have not given it as a goal, that is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. That is a shocking decision.
Right. Well, if
VAR.
he'd blown his whistle before, then VAR wouldn't have looked at it. And clearly VAR did look at it because it was up on the big screen.
They should be ashamed of themselves. They should. That is a decision.
Are you saying? Hang on. Let me get
decision.
Let me get this right. Are you saying we have a VAR controversy on our hands?
Oh, major. It's a major decision. It's a disgusting decision. He fell over.
I'm not
Romero
so
ain't
sure,
touched
Jamie.
him. Romero ain't touched him.
I'm not so sure. I don't know why you're getting so excited. 20 minutes gone. West Ham nil, Spurs
I've got work there now for another hour and a half.
Honestly, I'm disgusted. VAR, mate. What is it? What is it?
Right.
What is it? What is it? Honestly, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Hermanson actually pushes Walker-Peters. He pushes him. There is a push, but he pushes his own player.
Pushes his own player. He falls over. He's trying to grab Romero on the way down. Romero heads it in a goal, and they give a foul.
I have to agree with you, matey. I have to agree with you.
Honestly, like
unless Jay, let's go over it again. Unless the referee has blown his whistle.
If the AR have looked at it, then he hasn't.
If the referee,
I can't
think of anything.
The refere's not going to blow his whistle.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Was that close to being in the net?
I wouldn't have thought. Jared Gillett is the referee.
Honestly, disgusting. Disgusting.
He's fuming, Jay. Steam coming out of his ears.
I'm honestly getting to the point where I hate football.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You don't hate football.
I just hate VAR. Hate it.
Yeah, that's
honestly ruining the game.
Yeah.
Ruining the game. Clueless.
But you know what, we have to see it because we haven't. If the referee has given the foul on field, he's given the foul on field, hasn't he? Is that what we've seen there? He has to have done, Jay. He has to have given the foul. VAR's not overruled the goal. He's not given the goal on field.
No.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, the game's gone, mate. Game's gone. Right, let's get back to it. David Moyes has been speaking after Everton's 0-0 draw against Aston Villa, where he felt his side were worthy of all 3 points.
I thought we started it brilliantly well, but I actually thought we finished it brilliantly well as well. And to be honest, we were up against a really good opponent, and I thought we played really well. We were intense for the 90 minutes, except for maybe 10 minutes after half time. I thought we played really, really well today. Just couldn't take the chances when we got them, and there wasn't loads of chances. I don't think they had hardly any. I thought we did, and if they were going to name one team who deserved the victory, I'm sure it would have been us.
David Moyes speaking after the game. Let's go to Dave. He's an Everton fan, right, Dave?
Dave-o.
All right, boys. Yeah, I'm just a little bit frustrated. Obviously with Jack Chan and Jack Grealish and the all and stuff, and I think, you know what, coming away from there today, we were absolutely devastated we didn't put them to bed today, because they were absolutely shocking. But more to the point of referee Simon Huber, what a disgrace to the FA he is, mate. Honestly,
what did he do?
Some of the decisions. What didn't he do, mate? You know what I mean? He just allowed, like, Villa Company were just absolute awful.
What are the ref? Are you blaming the ref?
No, they were just like roughing us up, you know, certain decisions. That John McGinn, you know what you're going to get from him, do you know what I mean? But they were doubled up on Jack Grealish, and you know, there was fouls going, and you know, there was pushing, there was shoving, and there was little niggle fouls that here and there that you think Villa got the benefit of the ref today, to be honest, you know what I mean?
You know what, Dave? We watched the game, and I had my eye on it because I enjoy watching Jack Grealish, to be honest, when he gets the ball, and they were doubling up on him. I wouldn't say there was like loads of fouls on him. I mean, they doubled up on him, but he still made things happen.
There's time wasting towards the end. You know what Martinez is going to do, mate. You know what I mean? He come for the draw. Because they didn't even have I don't think they had a creative chance at goal.
Yeah.
No, they were terrible.
And I think just
themselves. We didn't create anything really. No. We created a chance. We just couldn't bet out. Oh my word, we seen him warming up, mate. Honest to God, listen to this: 12 chances. He screamed them wide over the bar, and then I thought he broke his foot at one point. He put the feet once to the floor, and I thought, oh my word, what have we got here? You know what I mean? I was praying that he was injured.
Now, listen, you've started all right, you know. I know that you had that defeat away at Leeds late on, right? But other than that, I think you've done all right. I think you can be reasonably satisfied with your start of the season.
Could Everton get in Europe?
Yeah, of course could.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, of course could.
I think we can be dark horses, I think.
David Moyes, now you've got Jack Grealish and the boy and Dye as well, right? You've got real pace and creativity out in those wide areas, right? There's it looks like, whenever the thing I like about Everton a minute, there looks like something could happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've got that feeling that something might be created.
Yeah.
You go back over the last couple of seasons, they've got that feeling with Everton.
No.
But now they've got,
they've got players in the team who can make things happen, not like Aston Villa. I mean, Aston Villa fans, I want to hear from you because ain't any of you phoned us up yet, but they've been awful.
Yeah, they were bang average today, matey. Bang
no
average.
Goals.
I know.
All 7 divisions.
Yeah, very
like,
good.
Come on, what's going on?
No,
we're going down to the Isthmian Prem.
No, mate.
7 divisions.
Yeah, no.
It's ridiculous. Like, I reckon you could play for Billericay or something and probably notch one.
Maybe. Far post, bang.
All right, let's take a look at the latest odds in the 5:30 game, all thanks to Betfair.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Yeah, let's get the latest odds in that 5:30 game. It is 0-0. It should be 1-0 to Tottenham. But West Ham to win is 2-1. The draw is 2-1. And Spurs to win is 11-8. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Right, keep your calls coming in. 03717 223344. We're going to discuss a little bit more about why Romero's goal was ruled out. Are we going to go and have a look on Twitter, are we?
Go and have a look, see what the match
see
centre
what they've
says.
been saying. A load of old garbage. You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hart, and Jason Cundy. Reminder of today's Premier League results. Today's early kickoff finish: Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. That was live and exclusive on talkSPORT. 3 p.m.s today. Thought there'd be bundles of goals, but there weren't. Bournemouth 2-1 against Brighton. Newcastle 1-0 against Wolves. Everton 0-0 with Aston Villa. Crystal Palace 0-0 with Sunderland. And Fulham, they scored late on to beat Leeds 1-0. The 5:30 game. West Ham Spurs 0-0. 03 71 722 3344 for your say on all of them games. Plus, we got EFL matches, League One and League Two. Rangers are 10th in the league as well. They're having an absolute nightmare. They got beat 2-0 today. But just from the game, Jace, we've got the old Premier League match centre up.
Okay, go on.
Fresh off the press, and they've already tweeted, so you know it's they're having a stinker when they've already put it out. They say the referee's call of no goal was checked and confirmed by VAR, with it deemed that Van der Ven pushed Walker Peters in the back and impacted his ability to play the ball.
I've not seen that. I've seen Hermanson, the keeper, push him.
Yeah.
Push Walker Peters, that's why he goes down. I'll have to see it again, because if that's what they've tweeted...
Someone pushes Van der Ven. Van der Ven goes into Walker Peters, he goes down. If it's not Van der Ven, don't push him.
No, I don't. Look, I'll have to see it again, right, but that is soft.
It's disgusting.
That is soft.
It's a disgusting decision, honestly.
Yeah. It's a fun thief, VAR. Takes away fun. Takes away celebration. Takes away goals.
Fun thief.
It's a fun thief. It thieves fun. It does, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
It's a fun thief. VAR is a fun thief. I like that. Going to JJ, the Bournemouth fan, in just a moment, following their win over Brighton. But first, let's hear from manager Fabian Hertzler. He told us why Carlos Believer didn't start the game.
I think it's normal for a young player when the media creates the noise around him. It's not easy for this player to handle it, and therefore we need to give him the time. We need to give him support that he comes back to his best performance. But he's a young player, and I think that's something we have to accept, that young players have not always the face we want to see them, but it's our responsibility to help them in the right moments.
Do you think he has been affected then with that speculation about maybe interest from Manchester United?
I think everyone gets affected, especially when you are that young, when you hear these kind of things, no matter if they're wrong or right, but it's just noise we don't need, and therefore we have to focus on football.
Yeah, that was Fabian Hertzler speaking after the game. You've just seen the incident again in the West Ham game.
I have seen the incident again in the West Ham game, and it's Fernandes that actually pushes Van der Ven onto Walker Peters. It's not even a push. But the initial contact is from the West Ham player. If that's what they're showing us there, pushing the back, is so soft. It's so soft.
Yeah. Moose is there. We get a conversation with him quickly. Moose, I'm sure you've seen the incident. What do you make?
Several times. By the way, still 0-0 with 35 on the clock. Listen, it's definitely a foul. First of all, no. You need to calm down. You do need to calm down. I'm worried about your blood pressure. Right? First of all, is a push by Van der Ven into the throat of Fernandes. Fernandes then does, try and push Van der Ven. Ball's not been
kicked by them, Moose. Ball's not been kicked.
No, the ball was
the ball was not travelling. They're both fighting in the box.
Right, but we are dealing here with, if you're saying Fernandes has pushed Van der Ven, Fernandes is about 5'9".
Does he push Van der Ven, Moose? Does he push him?
No,
does he push
doesn't.
him, Moose?
No, you see, no. Depends how you're defining
What
push,
do you mean?
Right?
Has he got his arms around him? Is he pushing him?
Please, you need to calm down. I'm worried about your blood pressure.
No, but don't come on here and talk garbage.
I'm not. I'm just trying to explain to you that it's not an out-and-out push. What it is, it's a movement of the hands to try and create space. I wouldn't define it as a push.
It's not a foul. That is not a foul for me.
In the penalty area, if that was on the halfway line, that would be given as a foul. So therefore, it's a foul.
I don't think there's enough in it, personally.
No, it would be. It would be.
Moose, sorry, mate. Sorry, you're talking nonsense. I know you're West Ham and I'm Tottenham. You're trying to wind me up here, but honestly, mate, you're talking.
Look at it.
Yeah, no, but you just don't come in here and talk rubbish. Don't come on here and talk rubbish.
Right, first of all, if I was trying to wind you up, I would like to think at the moment I am trying to succeed.
Look at his eyes.
Second,
the glazed over moves. I'm getting worried.
Secondly, it's a foul if it's on the halfway line.
It's not a foul. What are you talking about, Moose? What are you talking about? It's not a push.
It is a push. Walker Peters goes down under the challenge of Romero.
Because
it's a
Fernandes is pushing Van der Ven into him. But he doesn't push. He doesn't push him. He just goes into him.
No. I see what's happening here. You're looking at a different phase of play.
Oh, honestly, mate, honestly. Moose, honestly,
Moose, honestly, mate, stop it now. I've got to do a show with him, Moose.
You're talking absolute rubbish. You come on here, you're talking absolute garbage.
10 to the break, 0-0. West Ham's best chance still the Paqueta one.
It's the last time I'm coming
legal.
to you. You might as well go home, Moose, because I ain't coming back to you, that's for sure.
Oh, Jay, come on. He's rattled, Jay, here. I can tell.
Don't come in here and talk crap. It's just absolute nonsense. VAR is ruining football matches. Ruining the game.
I know.
Don't sit on here and try and tell me that's a foul.
I haven't got a dog in this fight, right? But that is so soft. That, for me, it's not a foul. All right? It's not a foul.
Right. Let's go to JJ. He's a Bournemouth fan.
Look at you, Jay.
Hi, lads.
All right. JJ, help me out here, matey.
With what?
Just talk to Jay. Calm him down.
I can calm him down by saying I've got the take here. Iraola is the best pound-for-pound manager in the league. I can't name you another manager that loses their whole back line in one transfer window, and we look as seamless with these new signings as we do. The coaching is unbelievable.
Yeah,
it really is.
I have to agree with you, that's one of the reasons, when you heard the top of the show, I had to point out Bournemouth. And it's not just now, it's what we've been seeing growing over the last... Definitely last year, maybe a bit longer. He's a top coach, and you're right. I think you should be a bit concerned that if a job comes up, he should be on the list of clubs.
Okay, I hear you, but Bournemouth have got a few quid now, and they've got some decent owners.
Yeah,
right. They want to go somewhere, right?
Yeah, I know, but you've just seen what's happened with Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank's gone to Spurs.
Yeah, I know, but but Thomas Frank was at Brentford for 7 years.
Well, so are you telling me that he's not going to go? Well, if let's say Man United come in for him, right? You telling me that's not going to happen?
Yeah, no, he's going.
Exactly.
JJ, I'll tell you what. You've just got a really good side. I enjoy Bournemouth are a good team to watch. Semenyo, I'm a massive fan of him, but you've got good players all over the pitch.
Yeah, it's all down to the recruitment as well. Like you said, it's just a really well-run club from top to bottom at the moment, and it really shows. Like you said, you lose. Kirkes, Zabani, all staples to last year's side, and you recruit well under this coach. It's just exactly. Howson, for example. I think it's quite lazy. A lot of people probably wrote us off when they saw all the outgoings and just think, you can't get away from that tag of little old Bournemouth, and they think we'll fall right back down. But things have completely changed now. We're a completely different club.
It must have felt a little scary going in, as you've mentioned there. What, 3 of the back 4 left in the transfer window, right? And it must have felt a little bit worrying because Kirkes is obviously Howson. There are lots of teams after him. They're hard to fill, but he looks like he's weaving his magic again.
Yeah. No, of course. I think I'd be lying if I said most Bournemouth fans would be a little bit worried because the defence is so important, isn't it? So at your core, the back line rarely changes. I think everyone was a bit worried, but it just goes to show as well how good that recruitment is. Because Trafford at left back, for example, he looks unbelievable. We're not missing Kirkes at all, and I never thought I'd say that because I think Kirkes is an unbelievable player who I didn't think we'd be able to replace, but. Yeah,
Semenyo's the one.
Ahead, so.
Semenyo's the one. He's
a powerhouse.
Class. Yeah, he's a class act.
Yeah, the top teams will be after him. It's rare you've got a player who can go both ways. He's stronger than you. He's quicker than you. He's a defender's nightmare, really. So.
No, I agree. Yeah, well done. Congratulations, Bournemouth. There,
Yeah, good side.
No, just third they are at the minute. Well done them.
Yeah, doing well. Aston Villa, they're the only team in the top 7 divisions not to score a goal yet this season. Manager Unai Emery spoke after today's 0-0 draw at Everton. He says it would take a while for signings to bed in.
Someone needs to understand our structure tactically, and then progressively they are going to add minutes. Like today, only Sancho didn't play, but They have their individual circumstances, but we are going to play a lot of matches. We played the first match today, and we are going to play 6 matches before the next break for the international matches, and we will have time and matches to play, so they will be ready.
And how much of an improvement was that on what we saw before the international break?
Today we played compact and we conceded some chances. In Brentford as well, we lost 1-0, but we played more or less being consistent, and we need as well something more offensively like today. But like Crystal Palace, not. And today, after Crystal Palace defeat, it was very important to react firstly, getting our structure stronger, and that's the plan. Organized defensively and offensively as well. We tired, but we have to improve some things more. So I am positive, and as well I am still being a little bit worried, but worry being positive, and I know we will have a lot of possibilities to improve things collectively and individually for the next matches.
That was sorry, mate. Just
well, you're right there.
Got any Villa calls? Well, look, I don't. That's not kind of the game I saw, to be honest. He's talking that up.
I have to say, I don't know what he's going on about.
No, it's not the game I saw.
They're terrible.
No.
He's saying that the new signing's got a bed in. What about the players that are there? You've got Ollie Watkins up front, can't score a goal.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really know what he's getting at. He's trying to. Obviously, he's deflecting, right? Because they were bad. He's deflecting.
This is a foot manager that came in and turned their fortunes around. They're third or fourth bottom when he come in, right?
Yeah.
After Steven Gerrard, he's taken them so far. They have had to sell players as well. That's where I think the squad has had to be depleted. He's had to, because of BSR, and he's had to deal with that as well. But right now, this Villa team should not be second bottom.
They ain't scored.
Right? And not scoring a goal.
No. Like, there's a lot of teams out there.
They're one shot on target all game.
There's a lot of teams out in England, mate, that have scored goals, mate. Some good sides out there. Cheshunt scored, Some good Chichester have scored, mate. A good side.
Where are you getting these names from?
Burgess Town. Good team, mate. Some teams are scoring goals, mate. Whitehall.
Oh, dear. Yeah, this can't carry. Well, it won't carry on, right?
St Albans, good team.
Don't knock them, mate. Don't knock St Albans, mate.
Good team they are. Some good sides out there, I'm telling you. Hashtag United have notched. Ollie Watkins hasn't. Oh, God. Let's go to Steve. He's a Villa fan. Steve.
All right, Steve-O.
Yes, hello, gents. How you doing?
I'm
all right. Solihull Moors, they're a good team up there. Scored goals. What's going on?
What are you saying, Steve-O?
Listen, we're in a valley at the minute. You know what it's like, life peaks and troughs. So now we're just in a valley, and I think, for me and my pals, is ever since that the PSG game really, and Concer's potentially up 5-5. It was just that moment, and I just think there's a melancholic vibe around the ground.
Sorry, what do you mean? You mean that there's explain yourself. What do you mean melancholic vibe around the ground?
Well, they're there waving their banners and making a bit of noise, but the vibe it's just different. It's changed since the European games, and it's
right.
You're just kind of there. You're there. You're in body. I think Emery is kind of, whether he's picking up on that or whether he's instigating it, I don't know. But I think a lot of the man, don't get me wrong, I think he's a top manager, but I just think it's flat. We're just on this plateau at the minute, and it's going to take something very special to kind of remotivate and
it shouldn't be difficult.
The team, to be honest.
It shouldn't be difficult for someone like, he's got the respect of the players. He pretty much got that from the day he walked into the door. He's shown what a good manager he is. I'd be a bit concerned. I was talking about my team like that, saying that it's a flat. You're saying that the fans haven't played their part. You're saying the atmosphere around.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. But I think sometimes you need a manager like Big Ron, who's just going to grab you by the scruff of the neck and say, lads, you bloody get out there, pardon my French. You get out there and you make something happen.
Emery's got that about him.
He has, mate. He's got a streak to him.
I think he's a bit of, he doesn't. Yeah, he ain't, he's not a walkover. I don't think he's soft. I don't think he'll be happy with what he's watching.
Well, no. But then, I've always said get the kids in. You know,
what do you mean?
The vitality of youth. Listen, there's under 21s that would go out there and they'd stand out like really.
Come on, don't start giving me all that nonsense, mate. I'll get the under 21s in. I mean, we're talking about Aston Villa.
Just the one. Just drop one in, and you'll see his energy. He'll be different. He'll move different. He'll want it more.
I'm looking at your team today, right? You've got McGinn and Rodgers and Buendia in behind Watkins. That's a good front four. All right, you've got Tielemans alongside Bogarde as well. Mings and Konsa. I mean, all over the pitch, you've got internationals. Martinez in goal with a World Cup.
But I think Watkins is flat from England because England don't want him. And I'm not saying he shouldn't be in England team because I think he should be given a chance. But I think when you're just half a yard behind because your head's not in it and your heart's not in it, and I think when you times that by 11, then you have a team that's kind of going through the motions. That's all I'm saying. And it needs a spark.
All right. Well, I mean, look. Go and watch Sutton Coldfield, Steve.
At least you see some goals.
Yeah, good side, Sutton Coldfield, mate. And get some goals for you.
When was the last time Villa scored?
Tamworth are a good side, Steve.
For real.
Yeah, go and watch them. Go and watch some goals.
They're not getting value for money at the minute, are they, Villa fans? No, they're not.
Everyone. Go watch Litchfield play. Let's go to Tom. He's a Villa fan, right?
Up the Villa.
How are you, mate? All right?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
All right, Tom.
Has anyone seen Ollie Watkins?
Anyone seen a goal?
Has anyone seen a Villa goal? What's going on?
Yeah, tell me about it. Absolutely awful, mate.
Were you there today, Tom?
Yeah, I was there, heading back now.
Right, Steve, I mean, what was the away end like? Normally the best fans are the away fans. That they spend the money and they're give up a lot of their own personal time. What was the atmosphere like in the away end?
It was all right. I mean, it weren't nothing special. I mean, Hill Dickinson Stadium, the Everton fans were awful, to be fair, mate.
What do you mean? With the atmosphere in the ground?
No, atmosphere, yeah. And I mean, Everton, I think coming away with a draw you've got to be happy with it being a Villa fan.
Yeah, I think so. It's not the worst result in the world, actually. The problem is it's been compounded. The fact that you haven't scored yet, that can't carry on.
I know, and I just don't come in with. I think defensively we were good today. As soon as it gets to midfield, and especially Rodgers, it just goes flat. There's nothing else to give.
No, you didn't look like scoring.
Anything else coming?
No, very flat.
Is it like look? Last season, Tom, you had John Duran, right? And he'd come off the bench, he made things happen. You sold him, but you brought in Rashford and Asensio. There was still like an energy to Aston Villa to go and go and be successful and do something. I feel like this season it's just all starting a bit flat. Am I right?
I'd agree with you. Like last year, if we went in 0-0 at half time, I weren't even worried because I thought 70 minutes, John Duran's going to come on, someone's going to come on, and I weren't worried. Now it's getting to half time, and I'm thinking, who are we going to bring on?
Yeah,
he's bringing up. Obviously, like Lindelof's only just started.
You got Sancho, right? You got Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, I mean, Harvey Elliott come on. I think he did all right. He weren't really doing much, but it's hard to judge someone off just one game.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I just don't see it yet. Well, it's obviously got to get better, surely. I just don't see it. I don't know who's to start performing. Like Ollie Watkins. To be fair, I just don't think he gets the service. But yeah, it's just a bit flat at the minute.
Yeah. All right, Tom. Thanks for your call. It's half time at the London Stadium. Ian Abrams.
West Ham 0, Spurs 0. The main talking point, in fact the only talking point of a quite lacklustre half, came in the 19th minute. Spurs had a corner headed home by Christian Romero. Clear push though on Kyle Walker-Peters. Whether it was West Ham goalkeeper Mickey van der Ven or Romero, I couldn't possibly say, but John Brooks, the assistant referee, the VAR referee rather, and the referee Jared Gillett both thought that it was one of the two Spurs players and therefore disallowed the goal. Apart from that, a really tepid London derby between two sets of fans and players who normally don't like each other, and all that dislike really has only been on Mohamed Kudus and possibly the referee in VAR. Anyway, at half-time, Jamie, I'm glad you calmed down. West Ham 0, Spurs 0.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sum from Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Let's take a look at the latest odds in that 5:30 game. All thanks to Betfair, it is 0-0. West Ham to win is 11-4. The draw is 6-4. And Spurs to win is 6-4. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18+. Beganway.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18+, gambleaware.org.
Right, keep your calls coming in on the Game Day phone. You want to have your say. 03 717 22 3344. You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hine, Jason Cundy. Big Angie's return didn't get off to the best start. He was beaten away 3-0 at Arsenal, but Postecoglou remained in a decent mood when speaking to Sam Matface after the game.
Disappointing to lose. You don't like losing any game. Obviously, fair play to Arsenal. They're a very good side, and here at home, formidable opponents. So even if you're going well, you're in for a tough game here. But I've got to keep in context of what the players have gone through this week and understanding the disruption they've had in their world. They're human beings, and I had no problem with their effort, their endeavour. They tried to hang in there. Look, the game we were hanging in the first half, but I thought at 1-0 we were still in the game, and then obviously we conceded the second, and that kind of let it get away from us. So there was nothing out there that kind of deflated me in any way apart from the result, because I hate losing, and the players are disappointed as well. But aside from that, understanding, like keeping the context of what we've been through, there's still plenty to look forward to.
That's Ange Postecoglou.
You're not having it, are you?
No, I'm not having it, mate. I'm not having it. I can't believe they've done it. I think Nottingham Forest have shot themselves in the foot, to be honest. I really do. I think it's a really, really dodgy decision. That I'm just not convinced.
I know what you mean because of what Nuno did and how stable they were, and everyone knew what they were doing. And they were a really good side. Really good side. And look, we'll see how it plays out over the coming weeks. What changes he makes. There's not a lot to really change about Forest because defensively they're always well organised. It's about him trying to keep the best parts of what Nuno was.
I don't know what.
Right?
I don't know what.
And
that
add
was,
an attacking style of football is probably what Edu and Marinakis wanted. They weren't particularly impressed with the way Nuno set his teams up to play. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing. From my understanding, is they brought someone in that likes to play on the front foot, but of course that comes with its own issues. You've got to get the defensive part. It's two parts of the game, one with the ball, one without it, right? He does. We know what he's like with the ball because he throws bodies forward.
Yeah.
Will we see a slightly different Postecoglou? Will we see someone that has learnt from his time at Spurs? We'll find out.
I'm not a clown. I never will be, mate.
We will see. Let's go to Chris. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Chris?
All right, Chris.
Hello, boys. You all right?
I'm all right. Now, normally, Chrissy, you come in here, you Mr. Negative, haven't you? Are you, you changed your tune?
Yeah, I mean, today was a walk in the park performance. Let's be realistic about it. But it's amazing what happens when you put your creative players on the pitch, though, isn't it? You actually create chances, unlike the Liverpool game. But listen, overall, great performance, 3 points, 3-0. And you know what? I actually thought Mosquito at the back was really good today. He was solid. And I thought Madueke, again, was really good. He had his left back for dinner all day long.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
I reckon there should be a load of Arsenal fans, right, who need to come on and apologise.
Yeah, that petition.
They should.
Who signed that?
Whoever signed that petition about Madueke is a disgrace.
Did you sign it, Chris?
No, I'm
sure,
not.
Chris?
There was plenty of people phoning up here, mate. Didn't want him.
All I said about Madueke is that he was coming in to be a backup to Saka. That's all I said. I weren't really against the signing, but I just didn't understand it at the time because we had one area as well. But I'll tell you what, these last couple of games, he's been brilliant.
So you're going to apologise then, Chris? You're going to apologise?
What am I apologising? I weren't one of them fans. I'm not apologising.
What do you mean? You said you didn't need him, but you do need him.
No, but at the time, I didn't think Waneri was going to be covered for Odegaard now, which looks like it is.
Okay, so you were wrong, and Arteta was right.
Oh, if you want to look at it like that.
So you dug out. You come on here, national radio, and you dug out Madueke.
When did I dig him out?
It says here, and we've got previous here. It says here, I want to dig out.
We've got previous here with your call. We've got it edited here. Negative Chris, the Arsenal fan. It says here, didn't want Madueke.
No, all I said was he was a backup to Saka.
No, it says here, all we keep signing is Chelsea rejects.
Oh, rubbish.
That's what it says here.
What? So all of a sudden you've got magic power that brings up all my recordings in the space of 30 seconds.
Technology.
AI.
Fair play to you lot then.
No, I mean, look, Madueke, the wide men played well today, Eze. I mean,
yeah.
But you need backup for we saw what happened last season with Saka. So many games he missed. He's a boy that picks up injuries. He struggles to keep himself fit for pretty much every single game that you go into. And you need someone like that. And I said at the time, it's a good signing. I'm a fan of Madueke. I was disappointed to see him go. I understand why we sold him, but you're getting a good player. You're getting a really good, and he's not finished the article yet either.
No, I just hope going forward though, in these away games, the big ones, that Arteta's a bit more brave. And he starts playing these attacking players rather than going with 3 DMs against Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean. Don't know why Eze didn't have a bigger part when he played Liverpool.
Look how good he was when he come on as well. When he come on, he was really good.
So you're positive, Chris, now, yeah?
Well, no, I've always been realistic, Chris.
No, negative, Chris.
You're always realistic, Chris.
No.
Always.
Should we put you down? Change the wind, Chris. Is that what?
I'll ask me in May. Ask me in May. And then we'll talk about it.
All right, Chrissy, see you later. Let's go to Enton. He's a Liverpool fan. Enton?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, Enton. Yeah, all right. What are you phoning us up for?
Well, just obviously your previous caller with the Arsenal thing.
Yeah. Are you worried? You rattled?
No. They're rattled because they've lost Odegaard now, so that's going to be...
they got Waneri.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's out for.
Do you want to know? Shall I name the Liverpool squad that's like 10 times better. So, we all know it. The Arsenal fans now have been uproar because now we need to sign somebody else. Odegaard's out. It'll be the same old Arsenal. We didn't win this because of Odegaard and blah, 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 like last season.
Here's a question for you, Anton, right? And, me and Cundy have watched all your games so far. You ain't been great. I know you got 9 points because that's a sign of champions, but you ain't played good football.
We've still got 9 points.
I know, I hear you.
The business end of it, isn't it? The business end of it. We're sitting at the top, haven't played well, business end.
Mm.
When the first gear is in motion, you'll see the Liverpool juggernaut.
I remember saying this last season, right? I kept, even, you
can't say that yet.
No, do you remember what I kept saying, right? No, this is what I said. This is what I said, right? No, this is what I said. I still believe there's more to come from Liverpool, right?
You said they were meh.
Right? I didn't think they were great, but they won the title. No one's going to care. No one cares. They played this season. No one's impressed me this season, really. No one's really gone, wow. Liverpool could be sitting on 3 points, right? They're not. Right? They're sitting on 9. They could be. They haven't been great. But Arsenal played well today. Fair. I think it's a good time to play Forest. New managers come in, had 1 day training. Yeah. Probably a nice time to play them.
Perfect.
Don't think West Ham beat them 3-0. Say again?
Forest they've messed up with bringing in the manager, though, haven't they? I think so anyway. I think Forest were, okay, they want an expansive type of play, and Edu and Marinakis wanted that style of play, be more open and stuff. But, they're I don't really want to, I'm not a football manager myself. It's an opinion before everybody has a go at me. But I don't think it was the right choice in bringing Ange in because they've lost 3-0 today. They didn't look like scoring. And it's just, I want Forest to do well because, they are a big team. They're a big club.
They're a big club, yeah.
You don't care less, Anthony, they do.
Well, I'm being diplomatic, Jason.
You couldn't care less, could you? Let's be honest.
Well,
be honest.
Sheffield Wednesday are a big club. Do you care about them?
Say again?
Sheffield Wednesday, they're a massive club. Do you care about them?
Yeah, well, I remember when Sheffield Wednesday was Sheffield Wednesday, so they were a big club.
Villa, they're a big club. Do you care about them?
They were. Yeah, they're a big club. Yeah, but they're again.
He doesn't care.
It doesn't really matter now, does it? Well, what I'm saying is, though, I'm just trying to be diplomatic on my opinion.
Anton, sorry, bud. Yeah, we're having a bit of fun with you.
Yeah, no, top man, mate. I appreciate your call.
Yeah, of course.
See you later.
Cheers, bud. Have a good weekend.
Keep the calls coming in. You want to have your say. Some Rangers fans phoning us up. Wolves fans, 4 defeats in a row. Great start for Newcastle's centre forward Nick Voltemade.
He's a unit, by the way.
He's a big old boy.
Wow.
Yeah, he'd do you at the back.
Oh, not many.
No.
Honestly, he's an absolute unit.
Yeah, fair play to him. A good goal today as well. They look all right. Keep your calls coming on the Game Day phone in 03 717 22 3344. There's a goal at the London Stadium. Ian Abrams.
West Ham 0, Spurs 1. Pap Sarr has got the goal. A Spurs corner. Sarr 5 yards out. Totally and utterly unmarked. It's one of the poorest bits of defending you'll see anywhere in the Premier League this season, and he's planted a header not only past the goalkeeper but a couple of West Ham players on the line. West Ham's Achilles heel this season has been crosses and corners, and they've been undone again here by Pap Sarr. West Ham 0, Spurs 1, 2 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, no foul there, Moosey. No foul there because no one's marking him.
Moose, but when there's zonal mark, right? That's fine. But you've got to have blockers. You've still got to have someone on the bodies. Absolutely free header. It's a good header, actually, but my gosh.
Yeah. They look all right with Thomas Frank set pieces. Actually looks like it's a bit of a...
They've got a problem, West Ham, with set pieces, mate.
They might score here. Hold on. Don't. Right, let's get back to your calls. Let's go to Dougie. He's a Rangers fan. Dougie?
All right, guys.
All right,
Dougie, what's going on, mate?
What's happening?
Right, well, at this, just a couple of months ago there, I listened to Kevin Tellwell saying him and Patrick Stewart done their due diligence. TV that blew them away. Now, Russell Martin must have bought it off the internet because what blew them away? I don't know what blew them away because he's been a failure everywhere he goes. We then go and buy players for the first division of England and the championships that can't get a game, virtually can't get a game for them. So nobody listened to the fans. Nobody listened to the fans at the start. Nobody listened to the fans whatsoever. They done their due diligence, got a manager in that's been a failure. They buy players and...
But you know what, Dougie? I agree with you, mate, because you hear this a lot, right? And people say that the standard in Scotland ain't, as good as the Championship, whatever. But I tell you what, players go up there from League One and the Championship and go up in that league. They struggle, So, to play for Rangers and manage Rangers is a tough job. You're one of the biggest clubs in the world. You get that, but you're expected to win the league. You're expected to win trophies every single season. You're meant to go far in Europe. What's Russell Martin done to even get that job?
Well, that's what we don't. That's, as Rangers fans, we don't know. Now, I'll go back to when the English clubs get kicked out of Europe, and we ended up with virtually the England team playing for Rangers. And you listen to guys like Butch,
Terry Butcher, yeah,
Butcher as well, Gaz, yeah.
Terry Butcher and. What's his name? That was his name.
Yeah, Ray Wilkins. He's no longer with. But I get your point.
No, Ray Wilkins was one of the best players that I've seen in a Rangers shirt, and he said he struggled with the pace of the game in Scotland. As soon as you get the ball, you've got somebody to top you. You don't get the English Premiership. You get the ball, you turn up. All right, mate. Yeah, I just think I don't know what Russell Martin needs to go.
Yeah, I think today's. He's got off to a sticky start, but today, to lose 2-0 at home.
Sticky start?
Yeah, sticky start, mate.
The 10th.
Today's the one. I can't forgive that, mate. He's not going to get away with that. 2-0 at home.
Well, Dougie, we'll see, mate. We'll see, but yeah, look, I think you've got the manager on, Kevin Farewell. Yeah, the less I say about
I think he might need to go as well, to be honest.
The less I say about Kevin Farewell, the better.
Well, where do we go? Go on. No?
I'm not even going to go.
No, go on.
No.
Jay, you can't just say that and dump it and expect him not to go.
He was at Wolves.
Have you fell out of him?
When I was at Wolves. And
did you fall out of him?
I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm not having
Did you fall out of him?
I didn't fall out of him. I just...
What?
Didn't like him. Simple as that, really.
I'll get to the bottom of it, gang. Don't worry. I'll go in the next break. I'll get the bottom.
I'll be amazed if he's a success at Rangers.
Okay, all right.
Let's go to Martin. He's a Wolves fan. Martin.
All right, Mark.
Hello, Jamie. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, Mark. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? It's not going well at the moment.
Done by, mate. Today was very, very frustrating. We could have and should have been 2-0 up in 5 minutes today.
Yeah, you started well, actually. You did start well, yeah.
But we just got no clinical finishers. That's the problem. I mean, we knew we were going to pay for. We missed the third one within the first 20 minutes, and I said then to my lad, we're going to struggle today. And then Voldemort from bloody Harry Potter pops up at the back post, and next thing you know, we're going in 1-0 down at half time. Second half, and apart from the last 15 minutes, we actually looked quite dangerous. We made a load of substitutions. We looked quite dangerous again.
I think Newcastle always looked comfortable, though. Once they took the lead, even though they didn't extend the lead, and at 1-0 the game's never over, I know that, but I don't know whether you look...
But we played well today. We played well. We gave everything, but we've just not got the quality there. And we're missing, obviously, Cundy and Aït-Nouri. They were quality players. Yeah. And we haven't replaced them with similar quality. That's
but this is the problem, though, right? This is the problem, Mark. Wolves, you've had some really good players there, and I feel like it's a bit like Southampton, where if you keep selling your best players, eventually it's going to catch up with you. And you've done amazing last season, towards the end, you got yourselves out of trouble, and then you sell your best player.
But they've got to, haven't they? That's the problem.
But why have they got to? I don't get it. They're a big club. They fill out the ground.
I know, but
I know what's going on.
If Cunha, wow.
That's a red.
Wow, it's a straight red.
We've got to go, yeah, Mark, we'll come back to you, Mark, because there's a big incident. We've got to go to Ian Abrams on this.
Yeah, West Ham 0, Spurs 1, and there has been a straight red card shown to Thomas Souček. It's his 250th appearance for West Ham today, and it looks like he's gone right through the player down. I'm trying to see who it is actually who's down. It's Van der Ven. No, it's not Van der Ven. João Palhinha who's down. It seems to have gone right through his sock, the challenge. It was a ball on the far side. It was headed initially by Souček forward. He's stretching to try and get it, but he's gone straight through João Palhinha. I really can't see too many mitigating circumstances here. I mean, he's not got the ball. His leg is raised. It's out of control. I don't think he means it. It certainly isn't malicious, but I don't think Thomas Souček can have too many complaints. Not the afternoon that he would have wanted on his 250th appearance for West Ham. West Ham 0, Spurs 1, and West Ham justifiably, Jamie, are down to 10 men.
Yeah,
I think you're right,
sympathy with him because it's his touch and he's stretching.
Yeah, he's stretching.
And when we split to Dermot, they always look bad because the ball's out of your grasp.
Yeah.
And Palhinha's
I don't think he's gone to go right through him. He's just tried to get something.
But it's 100% a red.
It's a red card. Yeah. It's a red card. He's high. Yeah. He's late.
Ticks a lot of the boxes.
But he hasn't done it with intent.
No. But that's, as you know, that's irrelevant.
Is the old one that clap everyone? Clap him off.
He's actually apologising to the crowd.
Well done. Yeah, unlucky, Souček. Well done. Just cost the team. Well done. Well done. I hate that when fans do that. Let's clap him off. You just cost us. Playing in Derby, you got sent off.
Yeah.
3 games you're out for.
Yeah.
Just
bad tackle.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later. Just Martin. Sorry we had to go there, but as I was saying, do you think you can survive? I hope you can, but. I feel like.
You say you hope they get relegated earlier.
No, that's not true. I'm not saying that. But if there's a team that are going to go down this year, which ain't the norm, I think it might be Wolves.
It could be us. It could well be us. Could be Brentford. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But do you know, I'm just going to say where our.
There's a goal at the London Stadium. Moves.
West Ham 0, Spurs 2, and Spurs have exacted their revenge straight away through Lucas Bergvall. The first goal was scored by Pap Sarr, and it's his midfield mate Bergvall who's got the second, and all the players are running towards him right in front of the Spurs fans. West Ham are now well beaten sided, down to 10 men and 2 goals behind as well. Pap Sarr with the first, Bergvall with the second, all within 10 minutes of the start of the second half. That and the sending off of Thomas Souček, and this London derby is as good as over. West Ham 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
It's a brilliant goal, by the way. It's a brilliant header. Yeah. By the way, 11 minutes in the second half, conceded 2 and got a red. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's a great. Tell you what, Bergvall.
It's a great goal.
He's all right, he's a good player. Yeah. Fair play to him. It's a great header.
Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, Martin. Sorry, mate. We can't get a word in here. Come on.
Sorry, bud.
I was just going to try. What I was going to try and say is, you say why we're a selling club now when we weren't. We invested heavily in the championship. We came up with 4 quality players in. And all of a sudden, we had Jimenez's horrible injury. We sold Jota and we sold Doherty, and those 3 players have been contributors to the most goals for us in that previous season. We never replaced the goal scorer. We never had another goal scorer since Jimenez.
Yeah.
But Pereira last season, he turned. I mean, there was towards the back end of the season. You couldn't stop winning.
Yeah.
No, we had He turned it round and we had belief. Confidence came back.
Because you had Cundy as well, though.
Yeah, they did have Cundy.
Do you know what I mean? He's playing for a move.
We should have glimpses today, particularly the last 10, 15 minutes when we made loads of substitutions and the dynamic changed and we started pressing Newcastle again. There was something belief we might get it.
Yeah. All right, Mark, listen, mate, thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Keep your calls coming in. You'll have your say. 03 717 22 3344. Keep your calls coming in on the Game Day phone in 03 717 22 3344. We'll keep you up to date in the 5:30 game. It is 2-0 to Tottenham and West Ham down to 10 men. But time now to discuss some of the main topics of the day, all thanks to Betfair.
Topic of the day on talkSPORT with Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
When we're done at 7:30, it's over to the G-Tech for live and exclusive coverage. Brentford versus Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Joe Shannon is your match commentator. He's got the teams.
Good evening, guys. Jason's going to find this Chelsea team news interesting. João Pedro starts, which is good news for Chelsea fans after being doubtful in the build-up to the game after returning late from international duty. But there are 4 changes to the team that beat Fulham live on talkSPORT at the end of August. Gittins comes in, so does Harto for his full debut. Fofana starts, and in from the cold comes the new loan signing for Cundy Buonanotte. Straight into the starting 11 for his Chelsea debut. Cucurella, Gusto, Estevao and Delap are the 4 to drop out. Cole Palmer is on the bench, so too James, so too Garnacho, so too Cucurella. So I make the Chelsea team something like this. Sanchez in goal, Fofana right back, Chalobah and Toss in the centre halves, Harto at left back on his full debut, Fernandes and Caicedo the 2 in midfield, Gittins, Buonanotte and Neto behind João Pedro up front. And for Brentford fans, there's disappointment because no Mikel Damsgaard, not in the squad tonight. We'll try and find out a little bit more about that as the build-up to kick-off continues. Matthias Jensen comes in, Pinnock for Ouattara is the other change following the very late defeat to Sunderland before the international break. So I think Brentford have changed their shape. Kelleher in goal, Coyote, Collins, Van den Berg, Pinnock and Lewis Potter in a back 5. Henderson, Yarmoliuk and Jensen in the middle. Schade and Igor Thiago up front. Lots to talk about in the build-up, and I'm sure it'll be a fascinating West London derby on the pitch. Brentford against Chelsea, guys. It's live on talkSPORT.
There's been another goal at the London Stadium. Ian Abrahams.
West Ham 0, Spurs 3, and if it wasn't over before now, it is now. Mickey van der Ven sweeping the ball home from 12 yards out. Bergvall inside the penalty area. Van der Ven took over the first time sweep into the bottom corner. Just to give you an idea, 4 defenders and the goalkeeper, and yet he was able to get a clean shot away into the corner of the net. Spurs, helped by that sending off, rightly the sending off of Thomas Souček, have now really putting West Ham to the sword here. 3 goals inside 15 minutes at the start of the second half, and it's West Ham 0, Spurs 3.
It's a whooping.
Carved open, mate.
It's a whooping.
Carved open. West Ham, they just had a
West Ham.
They just had a close-up of Graham Potter, mate. I've seen that look before.
Irons. Whooping. They're getting,
they are getting.
They're getting battered.
They get the shellacking here, mate.
Honestly, go and get the props, mate. Go and get the props. West Ham fans, you phone us up if you're listening. 03717 223344. You're getting absolutely battered by the mighty Spurs.
They went up to Forest a couple of weeks ago. Give them a whooping.
Yeah, they're all over the gaff.
Yeah,
they're terrible.
This. I'm fearing for Potter, mate. I'm fearing for him right now. The bottom 3. My God, Wolves, Villa, and West Ham. All. I mean, it's not often you see that, mate. That's 3 teams that were previously in the Premier League the season before in the bottom 3. Still early, of course.
It is early days. That was a look at some of the main topics of the day. All thanks to Betfair 18+, BeGambler.org.
Topic of the day on talkSPORT with Betfair. 18+, GambleAware.org.
It's another Portsmouth counter-attack, and it's Belhadj on the move again. And it's 4 against 3 here momentarily. Belhadj with the cross. Owusu Abe. O'Hara. 4 for Portsmouth.
Biggie, that one. Biggie.
Your face.
Southampton.
Yes, of course, it's a biggie.
Back.
Yeah, the old Scummers.
Yeah, it's back, mate.
Who are the Scummers? Which one are they called as that?
Southampton, I think.
I don't know how it works.
I think, yeah. It's a big game, mate. Can't wait to watch that. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT 2 tomorrow. I'll definitely be watching. We'll probably be taking calls on that one Monday after Pompey boys do the business.
Yep. Who knows, mate? Who knows?
You played for Portsmouth, so
I did play for Pompey, mate.
Yeah? How'd that go?
13 games injured, never played again.
Jeez.
I know.
Honestly, mate, you made a glass.
Oh, mate, don't.
Honestly, seriously.
Yeah, I was
Every
only
time
there.
I ask you about whatever team you played for, you're injured.
I know, mate. I know. I've done a knee, and then I never played again. Done the knee injury, right? Get this. Done this on Christmas Eve, right? Training, doing set pieces, right? Played my last game Boxing Day, never played again. That was it. Done. Operation after operation. Now I'm sat here with you.
Oh, dear. Let's go to John. He's an Everton fan. John
Boy.
Hey, boys. You all right?
Hello, matey.
All right, John. I'm all right. Look.
Sound a bit down.
Yeah, I thought you look all right.
Well, it's, today
it sounds like sour grapes, but I understand why Villa haven't scored this season. The caller that you had on before saying there was no atmosphere at the Hill Dickinson, he must have been at a different game to me, because the fans were tremendous today. But Villa from the first minute, you could see what they wanted, and they got what they wanted. Now it's up to us. If a team comes and wants to play out a 0-0, we've got to be good enough to break them down and score a goal. And unfortunately, in the striking department, Beto is just not up to it as much as we want him to be.
I know what you mean.
The fans, don't get on his back. They want him to do well because he's such a nice guy, but he's just not a Premier League striker. It's as simple as that.
Here's a question, though, John. I hear you. I really do. But you've brought in Grealish. You've brought in Diblin. You fixed areas that needed fixing. That might be the next one that they look at, Everton. I mean, you can't do it all.
No. Well, we weren't going to do everything. We weren't going to get everything done in one window.
Didn't you bring in? Have you brought in Barry? You brought in Barry.
Yes, boy. Yeah. I think it was his debut today.
I mean, there's a lot of positions that need addressing. Left back, right back, centre forwards. We needed centre mid.
You can't change the whole team.
Right wing. To do it all in one window wasn't going to happen. So hopefully in January, that'll be priority number one. But, as it goes, teams don't let strikers go, do they, in January? So
no. Yeah, but John,
solution to the problem for me. Sorry,
but last season,
I would rather see Alcaraz played there.
But last season, though, John, right? I watched Everton. You never looked like scoring some games. This season, all right, you've drew 0-0, all right, but you look like scoring.
Oh yeah, the style of play is so much better. The build-up play, we've got players that can run with the ball, and with Ndiaye and Grealish, Dewsbury Hall. We've got some footballers in the team, but we have two great chances. Beto, they both fell to Beto, unfortunately, and I think Grealish had a great chance to shoot.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why he's passed. He's cut inside. The goal's opened up. I don't know why he's just trying to overcomplicate it. He done the hard bit. He got a yard of space.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't believe it when he didn't shoot. I was screaming at him just to shoot.
You look all right, Everton.
That's how it goes. But
yeah, you look all
The
right.
difference is, though, the positive aspect of it is last year and the year before, we would have lost that game. So, we know where we are and who we are, and we've just got to keep building, really.
Yeah. All right, John, listen, mate, thanks for your call. Appreciate you phoning in. Keep them coming in as well. We've got half hour left of the show. West Ham fans, I want to hear from you. You're 70 minutes in, you're down to 10 men, and you're 3-0 down.
Yeah, no, this
It's a stinking result for Graham Potter. 03 717 22 33
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sum from Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Yeah, let's get an update on that game. It is 3-0, and we can do the odds. West Ham to win now is 500 to 1. The draw is 250 to 1. Betting suspended on a Tottenham win. So that's all thanks to Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sum from Betfair. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
You're listening to the Game Day phone on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. 03 717 22 3344. And the number to call if you want to have your say on any of the football today. Live and exclusive coverage of Brentford v Chelsea follows us from 7:30. Then it's fight night. Adam Cattrall, Gareth A. Davies coming to you from Las Vegas for a huge fight. Canelo against Crawford. But right now we're continuing to take calls on a bumper Saturday Premier League action.
Headed away by Chris Wood, comes back out, whacked in beautifully by Zubimendi. What a finish on the volley from the edge of the D. It flashes past Matt Sells, and Arsenal have the breakthrough.
The new era begins at Newcastle. It's Newcastle 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and it's Nick Voltemada with a header at the far post, 6 yards.
Well, by God, he's just done that. And the home side are in front. Bournemouth 1, Brighton 0. I've got to say, it's an excellent finish from outside the penalty area from Alex Scott. 3 minutes into the second half, it's now Bournemouth 1, Brighton 1. Karim Matoma is the goal scorer. Here's Eze inside the penalty area. Gyökeres pokes it in past Matt Sells. It's fast becoming clear that Big Ange has got a big job. Semenyo, right-footed, straight down the middle. Verbruggen dives to his right. Bournemouth celebrate. Semenyo the goal scorer. It is Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1.
It was Goodmanson with an own goal. Just didn't react. What on earth was he doing to head it into the corner? Fulham 1, Leeds 0.
Yeah, that's how today's Premier League action has sounded across the talkSPORT network. Let's get an update with the mighty Spurs. Ian Abrahams.
And we've got 14 minutes to go. West Ham 0, Spurs 3. So Spurs again second in the table behind Arsenal after this victory. All 3 goals in the second half. West Ham haven't offered very much. And a quick traffic report for everybody. Don't come anywhere near the London Stadium at the moment because everyone's leaving. West Ham 0, Spurs 3.
We'll get a West Ham fan. I know we need someone else other than Moose, don't we? This has all gone terribly wrong for
West Ham. What's going on? What is that place is so flat. Look at the ground.
They're all dressed up as seats, the fans. They come in fancy dresses as a seat.
Oh, honestly, what is going on?
Yes, it's not.
That place is so...
I'd love to hear from a West Ham fan now about what... Because they're not sold on Potter, are they? Right? That win last time out against Forest, it's a good win. They played well. All that's done is paper over the cracks. It was a good time to play Forest because all that's going on behind the scenes, Marinakis, with Nuno, that clearly had some impact on the game. Today, you look at Spurs. Spurs have rocked up. I mean, you could have been 1-0 after 90 minutes. Goal was disallowed, but you've absolutely carved them open. I know the red card changes games, of course, but the game you already 1-0 up at that time. At that point,
yeah. I mean, West Ham. There must be West Ham fans getting in their car because no one's at the ground anymore. They've all left. So if you are getting in your car,
it's about half-hour walk, though, isn't it? From you can't leave West Ham's ground and get straight in your car. You can't. No, it's about a 20-minute walk. Yeah, if you're walking out, you've got your earpods in. Phone us.
Yeah,
right?
I want to hear from them because it's not looking good. They're getting bopped off the park now.
It's Voltemada, right?
Jared Bowen. I mean,
he looks like a 1970s.
Yeah. Right, doesn't he?
star of certain movies.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He's got that look.
He looks like he should be in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, he does. He looks that. Yeah, yeah. He's got that nice. Yeah,
He's got a bit about him. Scores today on his debut.
Yes, yeah.
Talking of Newcastle, should we get Michael up? Can we get him up quickly? Get Mike, the Newcastle fan. It's only right we get him up. All right, Mike.
Mikey.
Mike.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. You?
Yeah, all right. It looked all right today. I know you played against a bit of a poor side, but Voltemada gets off the mark.
Yeah. To be fair, watching him, he just reminds me of a Harry Kane-esque. The way he came into the midfield a lot to hold up and play the balls towards Murphy and Barnes on the wing. But the standout player today, Tonali, like...
Yes, you're right.
He would have been a bigger loss than Isak. Like,
he's a class act. Yeah.
I didn't want to lose Isak, but if we lost Tonali over Isak, I would have been more upset. Like, he just controls that midfield. I watched him in the week against Israel. He's a standout star. And what we need to do now is sign these players, extend their contracts, and don't have the same situation we have with Isak.
Well, I mean, he was under contract, Isak, wasn't he? He had 3 years left.
He was, but I think it's the first time since we've got the new owners where we've had a star. We haven't really had any good standout players in the past, 10-odd years since, going back to Kabay when he left PSG. Like, we haven't really had any. And he probably, he wants to move on to big things or win trophies with Liverpool, so, fair play to him. But at the end of the day, I want, Tonali to get a new contract and Livramento as well, because Livramento, he's just been
Yes, he is. Yeah.
outstanding. And I think it was, I don't know why Chelsea sold him.
Because of Reece, that was the problem. There was it was the right thing for him to move on, because you can't sit behind Reece James. That's basically
he's not even getting into the Chelsea team now. Like, he played the first game against.
It's because of his injuries. Because of his injuries. That's the problem. They're trying to manage his minutes. Because of the hamstrings. You got to go careful with Reece. And, he's not in the English side, the Chelsea side today either.
No, Mikey, thanks for your call. Let's go to Josh. He's Arsenal fan. Josh?
All right, Joshua. All right, Joshua. That's an Arsenal. Yeah, you can tell there's a
tech ops.
Marco's on the.
Yeah. Honestly, joke.
Go on.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
What was that noise?
Just a cheer.
Why are you cheering me?
What do you mean?
You're
an Arsenal fan. You won.
You are unbelievable. You know that.
Go on. What do you mean? Do you want to hear it again?
I haven't said a single word, and you're already cheering me.
Do you want to hear it again? Do you want another cheer?
Can I just say something?
There you go, another cheer.
Can I just say something? Thanks for having me back on.
That's all right.
Much appreciated.
That's all right.
I just want to say, why on earth did Jamie O'Hara come out with the absolute nonsense of Richarlison outscoring Victor Gyökeres?
Good player, Richarlison, mate. He'll get goals.
How many's Gyökeres on now? He's on 3, right?
He's on 3 now.
How many's on Richarlison on?
2?
I think he suffered a sprint chart, if I'm not mistaken.
There's only one in it.
There's only one in it.
I know, but it does seem...
No, Gyökeres, yeah, but...
Bit of a strange one.
He's on penalties as well. Do you know what I mean, Gyökeres? He's on pens.
Is he, yeah?
So...
It doesn't matter.
Makes a big difference, that. I didn't know he was on pens, Josh. Didn't know he was on pens.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, congratulations on your 3-0 win at West Ham. We done it in 20 minutes last season, I believe.
Yeah, well... Should have been 4. Should be 4. Doesn't matter. Everyone whoops them, though, don't they, Josh? Let's be honest. Everyone whoops West Ham. Terrible.
Chelsea done last time,
Honestly.
They call them whooping ham.
Yeah.
That's what we should call
them. They're the worst.
Whooping ham.
The worst team in London.
But yeah, I just want to say congratulations to the boys. 3 points in the bag. Phenomenal performance. Zubimendi, what a player. What a goal.
Yeah, it was a great
Unbelievable.
It's a great strike. It's a great strike.
You're looking good. You're looking good, Josh. You look all right, to be fair, Arsenal, but, you should be. You signed some good players.
Yeah, good side, Arsenal. You go really close.
It's going to be close. It's going to be tight. Let's see what happens.
We covered every single part of the pitch, I believe.
Yeah.
We've got
a good squad.
I think our defence will be the difference between us and Liverpool winning the title. Liverpool should have got Gehi over the line and they didn't, and they're going to regret that.
We'll see. We'll see. Josh, listen, thanks for your call. Let's do a bit of this.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Yeah, time of the weekend, we pick our 3 weekend winners and losers.
So this is something that we do, right? We have a big meeting before we come on.
Yeah, massive meeting.
Big meeting, right? We
Yeah.
work out who's the winners, who's
Do all
the
the
losers.
research.
We spend hours on this trying to work out. We've got to make sure we give it to the right people.
A lot of time goes in.
So anyway, the winners,
Who
just
are
after we
they?
just had Joshua on there, we've got to put Zubimendi in there, mate.
Okay.
What a strike.
Right.
What a strike. Sweet strike. Comes off. He got 2, by the way. Scored a header as well. So Zubimendi is going in as a winner. Voltamada as well. Debut goal.
Yeah.
The 1970s.
Yeah, the Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, 1970s actor. Well, he should be in the back of a bike with a leather jacket,
Yeah,
big
he
old boots. Easy there. Now, I'm not having...
It looks like he should be in one of them German films.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the film.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1970s, they're very popular.
Yeah, they're
Back in the
good
day.
films.
Bit of Dark Diggler, that kind of film.
Yeah, they're good films, them German films. I don't know what they are anymore, but he definitely looks like he should be in one of them.
Yes, exactly. He's that got that look, hasn't he? Now, listen, I'm sat with you. You're a Spurs fan. Our producer Sim's a Spurs fan. We're like having a chat about who's going in. He's tried to stick in Thomas Frank. I'm not
Thomas Frank.
Not having it, mate.
What do you mean not
Andoni
having it?
Iraola.
I'm 3-0 away from home.
And Andoni Iraola,
What are
right?
you talking about?
He's
Hold on.
manager of Bournemouth. I'm not sticking in the Frank.
Hold on.
No, I'm not having it.
I'm not having Iraola in there.
No,
Playing at home.
No, mate, they're Bournemouth.
Okay.
And they're 9 points. Right? You got, mate,
Play
no.
West Ham away.
Mate,
the London
everyone
derby
does that,
won
mate.
3-0.
Mate, we went and whooped them up there. Everyone whoops them. Everyone, that is... Come on, mate.
Tottenham going in there.
No, Tottenham aren't going there. I decide.
No, you
Simple
don't.
as that.
No.
Thomas Frank is not going in.
Who's giving
Andoni
you-
Iraola. Can't believe
giving
this.
you-
We didn't even
who's giving
discuss.
you the
His
power?
name wasn't even mentioned when we had the meeting.
Who's giving you
Sims
the
just
power?
squeezed him in.
No one's giving you the power.
Well, he's not going in.
Well, he's going in.
He's not in. Andoni Iraola.
All right, well, let's just finish
Right,
it then.
let's do...
No, all right. No.
Do the losers?
No, not
Losers?
interested. No, let's go to a break.
Losers. Goodmanson. What about the header? What about the header,
Oh,
Jake?
good header.
Mate.
Cundy!
Adrian Durham summed it up perfectly. He's buried it. It was poor thing. I don't know what he was thinking. Only he knows there.
Are you going to let us know who it was?
Goodmanson, I said it.
Good, you didn't.
I did. I just said Goodmanson's header. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
felt for him. Have done all right, Leeds.
They done all right, mate.
Done
But
all
yeah,
right.
that's a brutal way to lose 3 points.
Can you win goal of the month for an OG?
I don't think. Do you know what they did, Fulham? Right? Do you know they stuck in that Josh King goal in their goal of the month, one that was disallowed? They stuck it in the goal of the month.
Yeah, I mean,
get over it.
Yeah, no, that's
Get over it.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like
Can't stick in a goal that didn't count.
I
can't.
I think you can win goal of the month.
What, the goal of the month didn't count?
A goal of the month. So he scored. Fulham, they do their goal of the month, right? They should they should send a bottle of champagne to Goodmanson.
Do that, mate.
You can.
Can't, mate.
Do it.
It's goal, look, I agree the goal should have stood. I'm all over that, but you can't have a Josh King winning goal of the month. You can't have Goodman. You can't have an own goal winning it either, mate. Buried. Ruben Sellers. That was ugly last night.
Oh.
That was.
He's got to go.
Yeah, he looks like he's dead man walking.
I'm Chris Wilder, and they phone me up. Right. I'm going to ignore it at least.
They're probably still paying him, aren't they?
Yeah. But then if they do ask me to come back, I'm asking for double. I want double. You want me to come back in this mess, mate, after losing 5 on the bounce?
Yeah.
Nah, I want double.
And the other loser, it's got Graham Potter in here.
What's the matter with you? Like, would you not want to give Tottenham any credit? We've won 3-0 in a London derby.
I'm not Tuchek. What put Suchek in there, mate? Sticking his studs down Van der Ven.
Game was over.
It was 1-0 at the time.
Game was over, mate.
It was 1-0.
No, it wasn't.
No, he's going in, mate.
It wasn't.
And losers.
I'm sticking him in. Not happy here. You get surrounded by Spurs fans here, trying to squeeze in just awards that don't even count.
Right.
Is there anything you lot will win this season?
It's our weekend's winners and losers.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Right, West Ham fans, surely you're in your car.
Oh, well, you must
surely
be in the car now.
You got to get in the car. You left at 60 minutes. You would give us a call, 03 717 22 3344. Disallowed is on. It's your chance to win £25,000 and tickets to see Oasis at Wembley on Saturday, the 27th of September 2025, this Friday. We're calling 2 lucky listeners on air. We'll go head-to-head for the cash. Both will score the tickets, but only one will walk away with 25 grand. Listen up, here's how to enter.
18 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text the word OASIS to 83338 and you're in the draw. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message. You must have the bill payer's permission. Or you can enter for free by calling 0330 880 338. All entries must be received by the 19th of September at 9 a.m. This is a TalkSPORT limited promotion run on TalkSPORT, Talk and Virgin Radio UK stations. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Right, let's get to some West Ham fans, because they're an absolute shambles of a football club. The props are out, mate. The props are out. The attitude's absolute disgrace they are. They're losing 3-0, still a couple of minutes to go.
Should be 4.
Yeah, George, a West Ham fan, he's phoned us up. George.
George.
It's awful.
George.
Help me out, boy. What's going on?
Oh, mate.
You're a joke. You're an absolute... You're clowns of a football club. Clowns.
Boys, I'm not being funny, right? As soon as I saw the team sheet and I saw Ward-Prowse and Souček slow check in the middle, I thought, drop me out. I thought, no, can't. Last week we played a nice tight 4-4-2, played some good football, thought we'll have a go at Spurs here. Yeah. And as soon as, to be fair, Tottenham put a bit of pressure on in the first half as well. As soon as Souček got... obviously, I was sitting quite far back, so I didn't see the actual tackle. It looked bad.
Yeah, it's a red.
As soon as he's gone, we just crumbled, mate, like a deck of cards.
You did.
And I'm seeing it every week, chaps.
They're terrible, though. Like, Graham Potter, I don't know. Can he survive? You're all over the gaff.
Well, you know what, James? You've got Nuno's ready to go. Maybe chuck him in now and go straight in. Just cut your losses.
It's not a bad shout, by the way.
It's great shout.
I don't think it's a bad shout.
No, yeah. I just wondered, so Potter's finished for you?
Whooping.
I was very much Potter in for the beginning of the season.
Right.
Still early. Yeah. It is still early. But, he didn't even start a striker, boys. Not a striker up top. Come on. Callum Wilson was quality last week. Even if he's only got 45 minutes in him.
No, George,
on now, though.
You're just West Ham, though, George. George, you're just West Ham. You're the worst team in London.
Yeah, I know, but still, at least we ain't got that soppy chicken on our shirt, Jay. Can't be hammers. We have a boost.
You're all over the gap.
I think it's over.
Get yourself in Westfields, mate. Go on, get yourself in Westfield. But there's more atmosphere in Westfield than there is in that stadium.
Yeah, I know. Mind you, the Tottenham fans, to be fair to them, they were in good voice at the end of it.
I bet they were.
Yeah.
We did 3-0.
I couldn't hear them in the first half. It was a bit. I guarantee what'll happen there. Tottenham will get a penalty right at the end, and they'll have Judas take it. Judas or Judas? What's his name? They'll have him take it.
Yeah, honestly,
it's not going to be. It's not going to be a happy hunting ground. That's for sure.
Nah. Georgie, see you later, mate. Pick yourselves up.
The ones that stayed, will they boo? That's the question.
Oh, they're definitely getting booed.
There we go.
They are 100% getting booed. Let's go to Ian Abrahams. It is full time.
Moosey.
West Ham 0, Spurs 3. Not enough in the crowd to boo, I'm afraid, but it ended here. West Ham 0, Spurs 3. All the goals in the second half. First of them scored by Pap Sarr March right at the start of the second half from a corner. Souček then rightly sent off for a foul which endangers João Palhinha, according to the PGMOL, and they were right on that one as well. He was stretching for the ball, never going to get it, and he was rightly dismissed with a straight red card. After that, Bergvall brilliantly headed in, Spurs second, and the third swept home by Mickey van der Ven. West Ham didn't lay a glove on Spurs in the second half, didn't really lay a glove on Spurs much in the first half, when the big talking point was the goal disallowed, scored by Romero. But that doesn't matter now. Spurs go second, West Ham are in the bottom 3. When it's finished here, West Ham 0, Spurs 3.
Stay ahead of the game on talkSPORT with Sky Sports. Stream the biggest Premier League games flexibly with Now, like the Manchester Derby live tomorrow. Search Now Sports, 18 plus, stream via internet, terms apply.
Monday on the Sports Bar is going to be fun with the Hammers.
Wow.
Wow. that's going to be interesting. Let's look ahead to tomorrow's Premier League action with Sky Sports. Burnley v Liverpool, Man City v Man United. Obviously, Burnley, it's a tough ask for them. Liverpool probably going there.
I think Liverpool go on and win that game comfortably. Burnley will be stubborn, defensively very organised, set themselves up to be hard to beat, but Liverpool will have too much for them, mate. I think they probably win it 2 or 3.
Yeah. Isak's probably going to get some minutes as well. Be interesting to see how they fare. The big one, though, Man City, Man United. I tell you what, Man United...
I can't... Look,
can't
City
see
have not been great. City have not been great, right? United have been ish, okay. Not terrible, not brilliant. I'm going to go for a City win, though, mate. I just think the home form... I know the home form actually hasn't really counted for much in this game recently, but I'm going to go for a City win.
Yeah, Man United with Amorim, they might be okay, to get something out of it, but I just can't see it.
It's a toughie. It's a toughie, mate.
All right, that was your action from Sky Sports. Remember, you can get a Sky Sports subscription. Head over to Sky and get all the details. Thanks for all your calls over the last 2 hours. We're back on the Sports Bar, 10 p.m. on Monday. Up next, TalkSport brings you live and exclusive coverage of Brentford versus Chelsea.
Stay ahead of the game on talkSPORT with Sky Sports. Stream the biggest Premier League games flexibly with Now, like the Manchester Derby live tomorrow. Search Now Sports. 18 plus. Stream via internet. Terms apply.